Hey guys, welcome back to Sig vs. Sig. Today is not going to be a Sig vs. Sig video. It's going to be talking about new tobacco laws that are going to be passed. And thank God they're not in the United States. But I was just going to go ahead and tell you guys about these. And let's get this lit up real quick. Today I am smoking Camel Turkish Jade Silvers. Also have my mints, my number 9s with me too. Okay, so basically Europe is getting really strict on their tobacco laws. They are doing what is called a plain pack movement, or whatever. It's of plain packs. Basically cigarettes, you won't see these kind of packs anymore. You'll just see a plain green pack that says like Camel on it, or Marlboro on it, or whatever brands they have over there in Europe. They're going to pass May 21st because they're giving them a little bit of time to get their new packs and everything distributed and all that. So basically what's going to be happening is all cigarette packs are going to be just plain green packs, and they can't sell cartons anymore, and basically they're just trying to stop smoking. And I guess they're raising the prices on the packs of smokes over in Europe. You can no longer have 20 grams of tobacco. I don't really know how much it is, but... And so basically, okay, it's not saying... It's saying, like, when you're having your own bag tobacco. You can't have more than 20 grams of bag tobacco. Rolling tobacco comes in 10 grams and 20 grams packages. But soon 30G will be in smaller sizes, 30 grams, whatever you want to say, 30G, whatever. So no longer in the Europe will they be able to have 30 grams of roll your own tobacco. Now, I don't know if they're going to reduce the sales, like say you can't buy more than this or more than that. I don't know what all they're going to do with that, but basically Europe is cracking down on smoking. They also bumped up the legal age to 21. It's just ridiculous in my opinion, really. So on May 21st, 2017 is when this law will take into force, is what it says. And so they, they're just really trying to get people to stop smoking. That's really what they're trying to do. And, there was this video that I watched on YouTube, and it, what it did is they had like, they gave a number of how many people die of tobacco each year. And so what they did was they went by this big old tobacco company or corporation, and they basically just like laid there acting like they're dead, holding up their sign saying this is the amount of people you kill each year. And that was here in the United States, I think, that they did that. So they're still doing it here in the United States, but they're not illegalizing it like they are in Europe. And the reason I knew it was in Europe is because when it's talking about money, it has the euro sign. And so I was relieved to know it was just in Europe and not here in the US. That was really good to know. Taking that away from people who actually enjoy it is not cool. But people are going to do it regardless, is what's going to, they're going to do it regardless. So if you live in Europe, just be prepared for that. And I think that in other places, they've already cracked down on that kind of stuff. And they don't allow package designs anymore in some places. I don't know where, but I think that they've already done that in some places a long time ago. But now it's spreading to Europe too. I don't think anytime soon they'll do it in the United States. I really hope not. And they're also banning menthols and flavored cigarettes. Anything other than just regular tobacco will just be gone completely. And so if you're a menthol smoker, just be ready for that. Time to move to the US if you're a smoker. I mean, it's basically that they're really cracking down. I really hope that they don't do that here in the United States. That's just not something that I want to happen. Let's see what else it says here. Why do all cigarette boxes now have plain packaging? The aim of the laws is simple: to cut the number of people taking up smoking by making it look appealing to children and young people. And see, I can definitely see that. I can definitely see that, how someone would see a pack like this and just think, man, that looks good, and then just buy it. I can totally see that. And the way they advertise them and stuff, I can totally see it. Well, I mean, they're trying to sell their product, and it's, they're trying to get people to buy it. And that's what you do, that's what any company does, trying to sell the product, is to make it look good to the consumer. But I feel bad for the smokers over there, and I feel bad for the tobacco corporations that distribute their cigarettes and their tobacco products. And I don't know, and another thing is, I don't know if it's going to be towards cigars and dip as well, but I know for cigarettes, that's for dang sure, because I guess cigarettes are mainly what they're worried about, and they're not really worried about the smokeless tobacco. I don't know if that's going to change too. I'm pretty sure that'll quickly follow after the cigarettes, and I'm sure the cigars will be somewhere in there too. But yeah, I don't agree with it. I mean, if I was a non-smoker, I'd agree with it, but being a smoker, I don't agree with it. I don't. And, I'm just glad that they're not doing it over here, where I live. Because I'm telling you, that would infuriate me. I would be super angry about that if the government decided to take it away here in the United States like they're doing over there. They're not taking it away, but they're really limiting it, and they're also raising the prices. And I don't know how much regularly they cost, but it said something about €8 or something like that, which I don't know how many that is in US dollars, but supposedly it's raising the price too. So, they're really just trying to cut down the smokers' rate over there. Like I said, this wasn't supposed to be a, Sig versus Sig. This is just me briefly talking about the new laws that are passing in Europe. I don't know if it's going to happen in the United States or not. Another thing that bothers me is the pack designs too, because I love the pack designs. I love especially these, the number 9s and the number 9 mints. I really enjoy the number 9 mints and just, the package designs as well, which, I mean, children could see this and they would be like, man, that looks good, so I want to try it, but I just don't agree with it. I don't. I just wanted to briefly talk to you guys about that and what's happening in the cigarette world as far as Europe goes. Because I know in Australia they really cracked down with it too. I think in Australia they started the plain packaging thing. Back in the 80s, they used to just sell cigarettes in like an aisle in the stores. They weren't behind the counter, and people used to just steal them from the stores. So, and they've definitely changed that law to where people can't steal them, because back then the smoking rate was high. I mean, like, there was a lot of people who were smokers and just tobacco users in general, and they're really cracked down on that now to where they're really limiting it, and as soon as they did that, and I think in the 2000s or something like that, the smoking rate here in the United States went down a lot, and that was their goal. They're achieving their goal, and so, us smokers, I guess, will fight on, and we'll just continue to do what we enjoy, and either way, we're going to enjoy it, whether it's going to be strict or not. So, like I said, I was just letting you guys know that in case you haven't known, and just be ready for it. Especially you guys who are in Europe, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, guys. But anyway, guys, take care.